Hello teachers, learners, and parents. Sir Jeff po, at your service. Alam nyo ba na meron tayong website na tinatawag na DepEd Commons? Ang DepEd Commons ay binuo upang gawing accessible ang pagtuturo at pag-aaral dito sa ating bansa gamit lamang ang inyong mga smart devices gaya ng cellphones, tablets, at computers. Dito ay maaari nating ma-access ang iba't ibang learning materials mula sa Department of Education. Meron itong mga interactive materials, electronic self-learning modules, at instructional video lessons mula sa DepEd TV na tiyak na makatutulong sa pag-aaral ng mga mag-aaral galing ka man sa public o private school. Walang problema dahil welcome ang lahat dito. Para ito sa mga guro, magulang at mga mag-aaral mula sa kinder hanggang grade 12, alternative learning system o ALS, at pati na rin ang special education. At huwag kang mag-alala dahil kahit walang load ay maaari mong ma-access ang mga learning materials. Tama! Libre ito. Ang kailangan mo lamang gawin ay i-on ang iyong data at buksan lamang ang iyong browser at i-type ang commons.deped.gov.ph. Alam na ba ng iyong mga kasamahang guro o mag-aral ang tungkol sa DepEd Commons? I-share mo na ang video na ito upang matuto rin sila kung paano gagamitin ang DepEd Commons sa mabilis at napakadaling paraan. Muli, ito po si Sir Jeff at kita-kits po tayo sa DepEd Commons. Paalam!
Mabuhay! Good day to all! I am your tutor Madge. Welcome to ETUlay, a free online tutorial, an initiative of the Department of Education, Information and Communications Technology Service, Educational Technology Unit. ICTS EdTech. This program is aimed at helping and assisting learners from kindergarten, senior high school, ALS, Alive, and SPED learners. Aside from answering the modules, the ETUlay is offering programs which you will surely look forward to. Together with our parents and teachers, the ETUlay will bridge the gaps where difficulty and ease meet in learning new knowledge and skills. So, let us prepare our modules, pen and paper. Ready your mind to see and hear worthwhile and interesting lessons. Let us now study and learn together with our volunteer online tutors. Tara na!
Hello there, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another ETUlay episode of Contact Center Services for Grade 10 students. And again, if you're not Grade 10 students, you are still welcome to join our episode. Especially for those parents or if you have friends who are looking for a job, the BPO industry is currently one of the most viable options for you. And for your friends who, like what I said, were looking for a job right now. And this is a timely discussion because maybe in the interview they'll be asked about the BPO industry. Ayan, so watching from SDO Angeles City, Sir John Nextel Dairit, thank you so much for supporting this our episode. Okay, so let's proceed. By the way, we had discussed a portion of this PowerPoint presentation or this topic last week, but since we weren't able to finish this, we are now going to have a bit of review, and at the same time as we go on, we will have our assessment or evaluation whether you understand or understood our topic or not, because that's the very purpose of this ETUlay tutorial, to help you understand the subject matter and for you to be able to use it in your actual actual career journey rather. So yeah, last week we talked about this. What is BPO? What are the types of products and services related to the BPO industry? And we all know that, like what I said, it's one of the best jobs actually that you can have right now. Kasi pwede mo siyang gawin at home, pwede na rin sa office, and masaya magtrabaho sa call center. And I can attest to that because I worked as a call center agent before I became a teacher. So one of the questions that you'll be asked in an interview is this: can you explain what BPO is? So you should at least give the meaning of the acronym BPO, which is Business Process Outsourcing. So you got to take that down, or note down, or take notes about that, what I said, the business process outsourcing. But what is business process outsourcing? So ito yung dapat na matanda natin, di ba? So it refers to the management of one or more specific business processes or function by a third party. So that means a business or a company, let's say in the US, would like to have one of their process to be done here in the Philippines, and they would hire a third party company that would provide that process or service. Like, for example, when I work as a call center agent, I usually process orders of durable medical equipment, and the company that I was working for, or the client we are serving, is a healthcare company in the US, and I can do the job here in the Philippines. So we are the third party service provider to that client, and we serve their customers. Okay. Ayan. So there are several reasons why company outsource. Okay, why companies outsource? Yung una, to save costs, to scale quickly. That means to so that they can yung scale kasi sinasabi scale quickly is that they can grow faster, 'di ba? Para makita nila yung paglago nila faster. Okay? Mas madali, mas malaki yung hakbang nila patungo sa paglago rather. Okay, for network security, ayan, so there are third-party company who specializes on providing this service, and then to focus on growth so that they have more time doing the most important things sa kanilang kumpanya, and those little back office processes, customer service processes, technical support things are going to be handled by the third party company. They have more time to focus on the most important things, or the let's say the critical functions of their companies, and then to remain competitive. So we talked about this last week, that even the small business players in the industry could compete with the large players in their industries because of the business process outsourcing, diba? They can hire employees all over the world, so they have larger pool of manpower, diba? Kaya nagiging competitive yung mga nag-outsource. Okay? Dadaanan na natin to. Pinag-usapan na natin to last week. All right. So what are the products and services provided by the BPO industry? So we have these two examples, but these are not all of it, but just to let you, to introduce you a bit to the products and services of the BPO industry. In our upcoming weeks, we are going to talk more about these products and services. Ayan. So, okay. So, wala pa rin man tayong mga comments. So, I just want to say hi to my school principal, Ma'am Noreline Narciso, and our public school district supervisor, Ma'am Carol Magallanes. How are you po? I hope you are doing good, and as you start our new phase in our approach to education. May face-to-face na ulit tayo, no? So, I hope everyone is safe, and everyone is well adjusted to the new normal that we have, diba? Hybrid. We have this online platform, at the same time we have face-to-face classes. So we have financial services and legal services, for examples. So all of this information, or all of this discussion could be my reference for all of these things that I'm discussing is the contact center services module that I downloaded from https www.pinoytalks.com/2015 and so on, so you can follow. So at least we are able to acknowledge the creator of the learning module that we are using. Okay, so let us discuss a little bit about the information technology enabled services, or ITIS. That is important. That's why I'm going to repeat it. So ITIS focuses more on software development, data entry, programming, and web development services. Okay, So, iba yung IT BPO sa BPO. So, IT BPO is a subset of BPO. So, IT BPO, nakafocus sila more on doon sa information and technology-enabled services. Yung nabanggit kanina, di ba? Data entry, software development, web development, and so on. Yung BPO naman, generally, ito naman yung mga, yun nga, nabanggit natin kanina, business process outsourcing. And hindi pwede, under ng BPO ang IT BPO. Alright? So, yon pag-usapan natin, application development, data center operation, testing, and quality assurances. So, you can tell me if I'm doing this fast, but that's okay, I guess, because we already discussed this last week, and we want to proceed on to the assessment for me to know whether you got something out of our discussion. Okay? Ayan. So we know that the Philippines is currently among the most competitive destinations for IT BPO. We have a lot of IT experts here in the Philippines. And for all we know, we have a lot of students that are now considering taking up an IT courses, di ba? Ayan. So, knowledge process outsourcing, ito naman yung mga process or outsourcing that require greater skill, knowledge, education, and expertise. Yung dalawang nabanggit natin, like yung services and financial analysis and legal services. So, ibig sabihin, kailangan educated ka, kailangan professional ka, kailangan may proper education ka to perform that job. Like for example, one of my friends na nagtatrabaho sa call center, he had to take up licensure exam ng nursing sa US para ma-accredit siya doon sa knowledge process outsourcing service na ginagawa niya because that service requires more knowledge and education. So hindi pwedeng basta-basta. Like for example, mga BPO industry right now are hiring high school graduates for as long as you have good communication skills, basic computer skills, you know how to type, you know how to communicate, pretty much it. You can be hired as a call center agent. But knowledge process outsourcing is on a different level. Kailangan talagang may education ka. So, yun, kailangan. Papasok din dyan yung IT experts. Kailangan may alam ka talaga sa program or sa software development, which is kailangan ng mas matinding kakayahan at kaalaman. Di ba? So, BPO's two main category, we have back office outsourcing and front office outsourcing. So, yung back office outsourcing are internal business functions. So, lagi lang tatandaan, internal business functions. So, ibig sabihin, sa loob nangyayari ng negosyo, di ba? For example, yung billing. So, that means yung pag-follow up or pag-send natin ng bill sa ating mga customer kapag nagtrabaho ka sa call center, kapag nagsisend ka at nagpa-follow up ng billing sa mga customer, that means you are working in the back office. So, purchasing. Okay? So, kapag ka na-assign ka dito sa purchasing, di ba? In charge kayo sa inventory, in charge kayo sa paghahanap ng murang or saan kayo mas makakatipid ng mga materials or service din sa company na inyong pinaglilingkuran or dun sa client nyo. So, payroll services naman, of course, internal business function siya. So, front office, para makita natin yung difference, it's more on customer-related services. Ito naman yung palabas. So, parang ito na yung nasa back end or sa dulo ng serbisyo. Halimbawa, na-deliver na yung service or yung product. Ito na yung you have to provide your customer with a full a whole experience, di ba? Hindi yung pagkabenta mo, tatalikuran mo na. You have to provide that assurance to your customers that after sales or after the service, you are still there to follow up on them and to make sure that they are satisfied with the service or products that you provided or your client provided to them. So marketing naman, yung tatawag ka so it's more on outbound, yung marketing, di ba? Technical support, more on inbound siya. So, tumatawag yung mga customer because of technical problems with their equipment, device, or appliances, di ba? So, yun yung technical support. Okay, so there are different types of outsourcing based on hiring and contracting location. So offshore outsourcing, ito yung outsourcing kung saan nasa, let's say, gamitin natin because US naman yung pinaka usual na nag-outsource dito sa atin sa Pilipinas. So yung nasa US, nag-outsource sila, nag-hire sila ng third-party company dito sa Pilipinas. So that is offshore outsourcing. Nearshore outsourcing naman, nagaganap siya kapag magkalapit lamang yung bansa. Let's say, for example, yung US to Canada, di ba? Magkalapit lang sila. Ang advantage ng nearshore outsourcing is that wala ng culture difference. So yung gap sa culture medyo maliit. Unlike sa atin, iba ang culture nating Filipinos compare with Americans. Kaya merong gap sa culture. Pero nearshore, yun yung na-overcome niya. At the same time, nawawala rin yung communication gaps, di ba? Kasi tayo, we speak English differently. And they speak English differently. We have accent, and there are times that there are information that are lost in translation because it's practically not our first language, not our native language. So sa nearshore outsourcing, natatanggal yung gap na yan or yung challenge na yan. Yung onshore outsourcing naman, nagaganap naman ito kapag dun din sa sariling bansa nila. So let's say meron lang specialized service na ipoprovide ng isang company and then mag-outsource sila doon nung service nila na yon, di ba? So usually ito, pwede ito mangyari sa IT, BPO outsourcing, di ba? May nag-specialist ng IT doon sa particular company and yung technology doon sa bansa na yon ay hindi kayang tugbasan ng technology from other countries. So that's why they resort to onshore outsourcing. Okay? So yan, na-discuss naman na natin yan. Let's go on and let's talk about this. This is the assessment that we're going to have. We have until 2:20 and we have plenty of time left right now, and that's good because later on my wife and tutor Mian will have their front office services after this, and we are using the same room, so that means we're gonna be distracted if we're not gonna be able to finish this early later on. All right, so back office or front office. So all you have to do is to determine whether the service falls into front office or back office. So I want you guys to participate really well in this assessment. Watching from SDO Cavite Province, Maria Teresa Telia. Oh, I just mentioned you. My wife, you are going to be a distraction later on when you start your own tutorial. But anyway, participate first for now. And let's go on. So number one, a telecommunication BPO firm which deals with the repair and maintenance of one's internet connection. So that's a bit of situational, diba? Ano to? Front office or back office? Ayan. Okay. I want to wait for, let's say, 10 seconds if you guys would respond. You just guess whether it's the front office or back office. Okay, again, back office is internal business function and front office is more on customer-related services. Yun lang. Pag natandaan natin yun, it's going to be easy for us to determine whether the service is a back office or front office. All right, so 10, 9, 8, 7, right, that's too fast. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. So this one's going to be a front office because it falls under technical support. So more on customer service related na. After sales na siya ginagawa, di ba? So that is front office. Again, back office is internal business function, while front office is more on customer related functions. Number 2, a BPO company that accommodates payroll services. So is this an internal business function or a customer service related function? So do you think the company who provide or the employee who needs payroll, are they from the outside the company or inside the company? Okay, outside, customer, diba? Inside, these are the people who are working in a company or the the employees of the company, right? So the question is this a front office or back office? All right, let's see. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, the answer is it is back office because it's an internal business function. All right, so let's get to number 3. A company that assists customers with phone directory service. Ayan. So is this a front office or back office? So the question is this more customer service related service or more of a internal business function? Okay, customer service related service, front office, internal business function, back office. Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. All right, the answer is front office because it falls under customer service. Okay, all right. I hope you are getting you understand or you now understand the difference between front office and back office. And with question number 4, I'm expecting you guys would be able to answer it correctly. You can shout your answer. You could type in your answer in the comment section below, or you could just take down notes, the answer for these questions, because these are the question pretty much found in your learning module if you're using the learning module that I just showed you earlier. Okay, so number 4, a company that takes orders of products. So is it front office or back office? All right, so is it customer service related or internal business function? Okay, so back office, it's a back office because it falls under internal business function. So that means processing of an order or processing, like for example, in the company that I work for, it's a back office because we process orders of durable medical equipment, and we are working in a back office. That doesn't mean that you are in the back office and the front office people are in the front office, that you are actually in the same room, but that's just called back office. Okay, and front office, those who are actually dealing with after sales. Back office, those are who are dealing with before sales, di ba? Like for example, yung ginagawa namin, processing order, making sure that we have been provided with enough documents to provide the durable medical equipment needed by the customers. All right, last, number 5, a document management BPO that keeps copies of financial transactions for filing of taxes. All right, so what's the answer for this one? Is it front office or back office? Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So the answer for this one, it's a back office because it falls under the internal business function as well. So I hope you guys understand or understood the difference between back office and front office from our discussion, at the same time from the assessment that we just had. Okay, so this next assessment is that you're going to um, identify which one that I'm talking about. The choices are here, okay, in column A, and then the question is here in column B. So wala naman siyang label for. Just imagine it's column A, this is column B. I rely on your imagination, guys. You're good at that. So the choices we got here are ITIS, or Information Technology Enabled Services. We have KPO, or Knowledge Process Outsourcing. We have Back Office Outsourcing. We have Front Office Outsourcing, Offshore Outsourcing, Nearshore Outsourcing, and finally Onshore Outsourcing. Okay, I think we got 10 questions right here. All you gotta do is to pick which one is being described by our question. Number 1, this contains business critical high level services from someone not employed by the company but within the same country. Okay, so this is one of the outsourcing that is determined by the place where you hire your third party provider. Okay, Ano yan? Nearshore ba? Offshore or onshore outsourcing? So I gave you a clue already. Okay, so just write down your answers, and I'm gonna give you the key to correction later on. So after that, after I ask you the 10 questions that I got here. So write down your answer. Okay. So I hope you are able to write down your answer for this one, or question number one. All right. Number two. This is outsourcing contracts outside the company's own country. All right. That's it. Outside the company's own country. All right. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So I hope you're able to write down, or you're able to choose the correct answer from here. Okay. Next, number 3. These includes activities that require greater skill, knowledge, education, and expertise to handle. All right. ITIS, KPO, back office, front office, offshore, onshore, or near shore. All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So I hope you, again, are able to write down your answer. All right. Number 4. This is done when high volume, low complexity tasks are processed in a country with a significantly lower cost base than the home country of the company. Okay, nor nearshore, offshore, or onshore outsourcing. So I narrowed down your choices from these 3. All right. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Number 5. This is needed when business processes include some form of automation and information technology. Okay. Nandun naman na yung sagot, di ba? All right. Write down your answer. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. There you go. Number 6. Sorry, I think we skip it. Here, number 6. This includes customer service related services, rather. Customer related services such as marketing or technical support. So, which one is the correct answer? Choose from here. All right. Are you done? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, number 7. This is a BPO that is contracted to a company's neighboring country. Okay, kapitbahay lang daw, kapitbahay na bansa. Okay, let's go find out the correct answer after the 10th item. All right, so 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, number 8. This includes internal business functions such as billing, purchasing, payroll of employees, and other similar tasks. All right, so I have reiterated, or I kept repeating this definition over and over. And like what I said, if you know this, you're going to be able to determine whether the service is a blank outsourcing or a blank outsourcing. All right, so 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 9. These may include services in financial analysis and legal services. All right, so we got to choose from here. Again, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And finally, we're down to our last item, and that is number 10. Example of these services are software development, data entry, programming, and web development. Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I hope you guys are able to write down all 10 correct answers in your notes, or in a paper, rather. Or I was just hoping that you guys commented the correct answer on the comment section below. But that's okay. At least you are able to write down a bit of let's say, details or information about this topic that we have, so that you'll be able to use it in your application someday, because that's pretty much the objective of this, that you're going to be ready for a call center job in the future, and you're going to be ready on your examination for this subject, TLE 10 contact center services. All right, let's check your answers. Okay, these are the correct answers. So you see your ma'am there is saying you guys did a great job. So if you guys have answered our questions, all our questions correctly, you are doing a great job. So that means you understood our discussion. So number 1, onshore outsourcing. Number 2, offshore outsourcing. Number 3, KPO or knowledge process outsourcing. Number 4, offshore outsourcing. Number 5, ITIS or information technology enabled services. Number 6, front office outsourcing. Number 7, nearshore outsourcing. Number 8, back office outsourcing. 9, KPO or knowledge process outsourcing. And last, number 10, ITIS or information technology enabled services. And yeah, that's going to be all for today. I want to finish this discussion early because I don't want to get distracted, because after this session, you're going to have front office services TLE 9, and that will be tutored and hosted by my wife and her beautiful partner, Tutor Mian. I hope you guys would stick around. And if you missed our ETUlay session this afternoon, you could always visit our Facebook page, DepEd TV, okay? And our official YouTube channel, DepEd TV, and the DepEd EdTech Unit official Facebook page, or wherever you are watching this session right now. For sure, it's going to be recorded, so you can still catch up if you miss out our lesson for today. So don't forget to follow and subscribe our official pages and channels over there. So I know there are a lot of YouTube channels that upload our DepEd TV episodes and ETUlay tutorial. But please patronize our official YouTube channel and our official Facebook page. And that's gonna be all for today. Thank you so much for accompanying me for, like, let's say 30 minutes, and that's already a fruitful discussion with you guys. And once again, I'm Tutor T on TLE Contact Center Services for grade 10 students. See you around.
Ito po, ma'am. Okay na po, ma'am. Naririnig niyo po ako? Naririnig niyo po ako?
Ang husay naman! Natapos mo ang iyong tutorial session kasama ang iyong mahusay na ETUlay tutor. May bago ka bang natutuhan? I-share na yan gamit ang hashtag #ETUlayLevelUp. Huwag aalis ha, dahil may susunod pang programa na pwede mo ring panoorin at salihan. Dahil naghihintay na ang iyong mga tutors. Happy learning dito sa ETUlay!